Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, Mezirusy map. Today we're gonna focus on expanding the construction industry. Right, so I never sold a ship. I have no idea how that is done. I know that you can do with the planes if you can just send them to the border, I think. Something like that. Right, let's try to do this. We have a ship. Can you go? No. Right. Okay, so do I just sell it then? If you guys know how this is done, usually, if I can, if I'm supposed to just sell it or I can send it somewhere, tell me. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, and and I'm not really sure how exactly this is done. But for now, I will sell this vehicle for. No, wait a minute. Brand new vehicle, delivered to house to. Okay, yeah. So go there. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with that. Okay, so deliver to customs house to sell at full price. Customs house is a border, right? And can I do the... No. How do you deliver a ship to a customs house? This is a customs house, and of course we can't send him there. What about if I press this? I bet it's gonna stop being a new ship, so I'm gonna go and lose it. One more time, let's check what we have here. So we have this one, I'm gonna just remove it, and can a new stop beyond Soviet borders, Soviet countries? Okay, and then we have this, I don't see launch, change depot. Is it depot maybe? If I go to the customs house and then... No. Okay, so this is not it, and then the only thing I think I can do is just add the new stop and just send the vehicle there. Okay, let's try it. Okay, this seems to be working. He still deliver to the customs house to sell at full price. There we go. Go to the customs house, and our mission is done. Actually, 17 December is my real life birthday. So we finished our ship. Let's call it till my birthday. Oh, you workers, you they were awesome like that. They just wanted to make their leader happy. Nice workers. Okay, so we're gonna focus on something different. Something old school. We're gonna focus on getting our construction industries up, and I was thinking, we have this big muddy awful road over here, and I would like to upgrade it as soon as possible. Now the problem is we don't really have any construction industries around here, and if I do anything, I can put a gravel road, that's gonna be fine, but I would like to have an asphalt here. So in order to have an asphalt, I'm gonna have to have the construction industries. So maybe I should try to do something regarding the construction industry. We have a little bit of space here in Babushkino. Bear in mind that Babushkino lost the university access because of the train that was causing some problems. So I think we're gonna have to... Ooh, this heating plant is doing a really nice job. It's not even at 100%, and anyway, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna try to build up a small construction industry around here. Okay, initially, because I don't want to... Probably I do want to deliver bitumen elsewhere. This is way too far for any bitumen deliveries, so I will be automatically buying at the border. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna try to build a pad here. Hell you will. And I'm gonna try to do it one more time. Let's go through here. No, I think this railway crossing is too close. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this whole road and see if I can build it from here. Okay, this looks like it's working. Perfect. And rebuild this. There we go. Okay, so we have our access to some kind of small construction industry that we're going to be running around here. It's going to be small. It's going to be some of the mods I'm going to be using in the next series as well, but check it out. So we're going to have under factories, we're going to have small mixing plant and small concrete batching, whatever. So we're going to have the conveyor system set up first for the gravel. good. Gravel. Conveyor, pipe engine. Here we go. Right, also, disclaimer, I'm recording this on Sunday, so day before. Unfortunately, I have obligations on Monday. It's going to be really hard for me to get everything done. All the rusty car needs some repairs, so I have to go to mechanic, and unfortunately, this is going to take a long time for me, so I might not be able to record a proper video on Monday, so I had to record it now on Sunday when I'm doing this. And it's actually really nice weather outside, and I have I would rather be somewhere else than in Ireland. We don't get a lot of nice weather, so I mean, unless you consider nice weather being raining all the time, then no. Okay, so let's see if we can get this happen. The only place where I can actually place it tells me no dice. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna start buying this straight away because I need to get this. Okay, not here. Here we go. Perfect. And I will have additional one of those towers over here, and I will be just doing something like this. Fine. And after that, I'm gonna be having these two small plans that I showed you already. So we have the second page. We have small concrete batching. They're both pass-through stations, so you have to have entrance and you have to have exit. So I'm gonna have to be smart about this. How to, yeah, me and smart. That's usually not how it works. So let's try this one. Let's try it over here. Is this possible? It looks like it is. And let's try the other one. Is similar, not too different. But I'm gonna have to... Let's try like this. Okay, now let's see this mess, because if we can make any sense of this mess. Okay, so we will have our paths like this. I think this is okay. And then we're gonna have our path like this, and again going back where you came from. Perfect. So we have our two construction industry starter packs, and this is nice. This is something I like. I will be importing magically both. This is not magically. I read a really nice post. I believe it was Julian Renard. He commented in the comment section of the video. This magically appearing stuff in it's not unrealistic. It actually is realistic. The only problem is the speed by which it appears. When you plan this kind of stuff, why wouldn't you have a specific time when it needs to be delivered? For example, now we have the bitumen being delivered, 3 tons of bitumen, and they're there, and it's not unrealistic to have stuff appear there, you know. Other countries are doing our logistics. This is when we ordered it, and this is where we're gonna get it. Okay, so this is now done. We have a small construction office here that doesn't have anything but gravel assigned to it. Now it's gonna have this as well. So we have two more additions to this. What I'm gonna start doing here first is just gonna be asphalting the hell out of this place. Well, not this place, but we're gonna be asphalting a lot of stuff. So first I'm gonna go and asphalt this road over here. And I have a buy button here. Luckily I didn't engage it, so that's fine. And I'm gonna asphalt the whole road all the way from Bonigi to Babushkina. This is gonna take a while to finish. It's gonna take a while. I'm perfectly aware of that. But this is the first step. I'm not trying to pretend like this series is not ending. I'm actually I just want to be ready for whatever future throws at us. I don't want to finish this series and, like, you know, let's do this, let's do that, and then it's over. No, well, I'm gonna be focusing on we're gonna be focusing on this like we're gonna be playing for thousands of episodes. I'm gonna be reforesting this area here because trees need to grow, they need time to grow. And also I will be focused a little bit on Babushkino. Babushkino development, yay, my favorite part. Okay, so Babushkino development we're gonna be doing is, we need a couple of apartment buildings, small ones. We're not gonna go anything too big, too large. We can go and we have a lot of nice spaces where we can place people, but I need to resettle some people first. We have 70 people living with their parents. That's way too many. Okay, what we're gonna be building here now magically, again, the problem with this construction is not the construction itself, it's how long it takes for the building to be constructed. So I will be using social housing from Mr. Chris. This is gonna be perfect for us at the moment because his buildings don't have UK council housing. They don't have collisions, so we can place it in these tricky areas that we have in Babushkino. Babushkino is quite hilly, and I said previously I like buildings without collisions because it's up to me to make it look realistic. For example, I won't be placing this building here because you can see here underneath the foundations, and this is not something that I want. What I want is as flat as possible ground. I already have first location for this, and that will be right next to this train station. I'm gonna try to make it. Here we go. Looks like this next to train station is gonna be perfect over here. So we're gonna finish this using rubles. Bang. Okay, and as soon as this is done, I'm gonna have to pause because I will be removing some of the houses. So I don't want people to move in here. I will move people in here. I am the state. There we go, like this. And the down village of Babushkino is gonna be remodeled. So we're gonna have couple of these buildings removed all the way to Pickled Pint. Here we go. That's perfect, and let me see. Yeah, I think this is gonna be enough now. We resettled those people. I think we're gonna have more space here for a couple of more buildings, and we're gonna make this look nice. Other people can start moving into these buildings straight away. That's fine. This one has 32 people capacity. You can see Babushkino still has a lot of people living with their parents. We're gonna try to resolve that as well. So we're gonna go back to the Mr. Chris's mod over here, and I'm gonna be plonking that one in here, maybe even closer to the train station. It doesn't have collisions. I will put it in the best place I consider to be for this kind of building, and it's up to me to make it like realistic. You know, I don't want to be just because we can cheat doesn't mean that we have to cheat. So 2 buildings over here, and that's enough. So this is gonna house most of the people of the village, and that's enough for now. I think I will be removing some of the buildings, let's say here and across the street. I think we can place nice houses or something across the street. I will check out what we have in our mod section, and we're gonna put some nice buildings over here. Okay, Babushkino has the great future in front of it. Oh boy, this is not the great future I envisioned, but okay, this is better future. Okay, a couple of things I'm gonna be doing around Babushkino as well is I'm gonna be upgrading the hell out of this place, as I previously mentioned, and it's gonna get streetlights. I remember reading the article few weeks ago about my little hometown when English made a tannin factory. They were the ones who put the first street lighting in my little hometown because they were producing too much electricity and they wanted to, you know, lit up the streets a bit. So that was how street lights came to my little hometown, but then it was that was a village of, I believe, less than 1,000 people. Now it's like 15,000. Coffee time. Guys, I'm recording this on Sunday just because Rusty has to get a new uplift, so sorry if I didn't read any comments you posted on Sunday afternoon. It's actually 12:48 at the moment when I'm recording this. Okay, so Babushkino and some of the apartment buildings that we can place here. I'm gonna go small. I'm gonna go really small. For example, these ones have collisions. This is Mr. Rob's. And I'm thinking that maybe we can Can we squeeze in a couple of more buildings around here? What's the issue with this? Is this cables preventing us to build a building here, or is it something else? Because if there are cables preventing us to build this, I can deal with that. Let's pause this for a second. I'm gonna remove this pillar just so we can start construction of some of the buildings. Across the street from this, you can see that we can place buildings a little bit more freely now that the rain is gone. No, that we removed this. Oh, this is Mr. Rob's buildings. Yes, we can go with those. We can go with a couple of those. We're gonna go for a bigger one over here. You can build it, and then a smaller one can be plonked into here. Perfect. What I'm gonna do with the power cables, you see how I did it here? I zigzagged cables all over the place. I won't be doing that in the future. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more realistic with how we do things around here. And I have no idea how to do that. Actually, I have no idea how to connect this in a more realistic way. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to get it around the train station here, around this train loading facility. And let's see. No, this is not going to work. I'm gonna remove this one. I will stop paying for this. I have to keep it paused. Actually, I don't have to keep it paused because they have electricity from elsewhere. Both sides should be powered up. Right, let me try to design these cables now, how I see that they should be fitting around here. Can you... Okay, this... Okay, this is not working out perfectly, but let's see if we can... here we go. Here. And what about this one? Can you go somewhere? Can you go somewhere? Come on, chop chop. Nope, no dice, no dice. Looks like this is a little bit trickier than I expected, but that's fine. We can go full retard and go just all. Okay, we can't even do that. Okay, I'm not capable of doing this item. Okay, so let's go this way. Can we put power cables around here? We can. Babushkina, I want to keep it clean. I don't want to go through these hills and have the power cables littering the hills above. Quarry, it's unrealistic to have power cables, pillars in quarry, but if I can make them to appear outside, that would be quite nice. Here we go. Something like this is, I think it's acceptable in my books. Okay, let me remove a little bit of power cable from here, and let's go back to these 15 megawatt cables that we have here. Right, and now we need to just finish this construction on this side somehow, and let me start from here. What building is in the way here? I think this is some kind of BS, but let me try. I can try it here. Okay, there we go. So this is gonna cost 23,000 rubles. I'm gonna pay for this straight away, and voila, Babushkino has power cables going all around the village, so it doesn't affect the prettiness of our little Babushkino. Okay, so we have a couple of other things we need to do here. We have an issue with education. So we have a lot of students. We have. I should probably stop emphasizing this. We will have to build a university. Whoa, small technical college. That's not bad. I actually didn't... Ooh, Communist Party headquarters. No, something smaller. We have these small wooden... Yeah. This is a set of buildings I'm going to be using in the future. They have residential ones, they have shops. It's absolutely perfectly beautiful. When you build the whole village with these houses and buildings, it looks magical. You're going to see in the next series. But this is kind of the whole town made of wood. It's kind of lumber society, let's call it lumber town, and we're gonna be using that as well. I will be placing this university somewhere. I'm hoping that this is gonna be enough space over here at the edge of the city, and it's gonna be in range of most of the people. Not every child needs to be you know, some children can be left behind. So this university doesn't okay, stuttering. This university doesn't have to be in range of everybody. It's just some people, if they get a university education, that would be perfect. So we can have our schools, doctors, and in the game this is a wood pack. I think it's a pack of buildings regarding like lumber industry, you know, kind of housing and education for people living in this town. I will be placing this one over here. I will be paying for it straight away. And we gonna be having university in Babushkino. There you go. Yeah, the models are absolutely stunning. They're really nice. I love how they look. It's just amazing. Really good mod. Recommend it all the way. Okay, so I'm gonna be upgrading some of the roads around here as well. I'm not sure if I should remove paths now that we're gonna have these nice looking roads everywhere. Pickled Pint needs new brand spanking new road. That's fine. And let me see how we are doing here. We have this road is being built. Okay, that's good. I'm just thinking, where are we? Right. Okay, so we have a little bit of a problem. The problem is that I'm sourcing our construction materials, I believe. Where are they going? They're going to aggregate storage, right? So this queue, because we have a lot of gravel, a lot of trucks are producing gravel, our storages are full, and now there's a backlog of trucks going over here. What we're gonna have to do to resolve this, I will have to build additional path for our construction industry. Actually, I probably can. Can I squeeze it in here? That's what she said. No, but it doesn't matter. We can do it like this. Parallel road to this and connect it here. There we go. This is now resolved. I believe all the trucks coming into construction industry will bypass through this mud road over here, and maybe just to make it more attractive for them, I can put it as a gravel road. Blasphemy, I just built Babushkino road without Babushkino gravel. Babushkino gravel road without Babushkino gravel. That's absolute blasphemy. Here we go. We have bypass, and some of the trucks are already using it. These trains, now that they start loading the gravel, at least if they need gravel, this one is going to need a lot of gravel, they will be moving, circulating the trucks now. You can see that they're being emptied now. The gravel is being processed, or quarry stone is being processed, and these trucks are going to start switching places. They are enormously huge trucks, and they hold a lot of quarry stone, but these trains are bigger. They have more bigger capacity and bigger needs. I just noticed that this is a bottleneck for us over here, that this road here, I didn't upgrade it all the way, so I think we should probably do something like this. That I should upgrade these paths as well. Let me see how this is going to work. Okay, they are ready to go, and this train is in a wrong side. Why are you in the wrong side? Where are you going? Babushkino aggregate loading. This one is in the wrong place. Why are they... Let me do this. You go to Bonigi Chemical. Whoa. This one is... this one came here to refuel. This is the issue we have with this with fueling station in general. So this one is delivering gravel from the Babushkino loading station here all the way to Bonigi, and he came here because he was running out of fuel and went and refueled here, and now he has to go back, but he's in the wrong lane, and now he has a red light because of the... Well, probably because of the rest of the traffic. Well, actually, no. He needs to go into Babushkino load. Here we go. If I tell him to go here, he's gonna be able to go to chemical plant, because he wants to go to Babushkino, but it's full. Hopefully, this is not going to be an issue in the future. So, what's the problem here? The The problem is that this train over here wants to go to Babushkino loading facility, but it's already taken, both lanes are taken, and these guys need to go where he actually is at the moment. But that's just one-off issue we have because of the refueling situation. You can see now that he has a green light to go to Bonigi chemical plant, and he's gonna go there because he's already full anyway, so he doesn't have to refill. And as soon as he passes, those two trains are gonna clear Babushkino loading facility. Loading coffee time. I need to wet my whistle. There we go. Okay, so everything should be working out now a little bit better, hopefully. We'll see. You can see that the gravel, this vehicle already started distributing gravel, so much better. What we are missing here is, I think, do we have technical services here? We have them over here. They're not doing a good job though. Well, how many vehicles do you have? Only 2. Okay, that explains a lot. So let's get you some more vehicles over here. So let's go with those. Okay, hopefully this is gonna be resolved right now. Let's see, this one is going to Babushkino again. He needs a little bit, couple of tons of gravel. That's fine. This is more or less resolved in my eyes. If you have any suggestions, I was thinking in time, continuing upgrading the village, these old houses, probably. If we have some small mod, some like, I don't want to call it social housing, but small housing. I had a mod, those British houses, I think. There was like individual houses for like 4 people or something like that. That was quite nice. We have these, but they are really run down buildings. I don't want to use them. Something small, like literally like really small. This is small commune, commissar's house. Maybe something like this is not the worst. But this is probably just one of the buildings that, should be here, but it shouldn't be majority. I don't think I'm gonna be focusing on that right now. I think I would like to just be done and dusted with this. So what I'm gonna do now is find some. What about these? What about these? What about these? What about this? Here we go. Something. Okay. This is for 12 people. I think this is too small for 12 people. This is probably bunk beds or something like that. We have these buildings as well. They are kind of small-ish. We can use them. This is UK Council House. This is what we already used. And then we have nothing. We have these that we've already also built over here. Okay, for now I'm gonna leave it as it is. We increased the population of Babushkino a little bit. We have university where they are teaching lumber stuff. So yeah, so Babushkino is growing, and I think it looks quite nice. Okay, moving on. Let's see what other issues we are experiencing around the country. You can see a lot of construction happening everywhere, and that's also because of the railroads we built in the previous episode, or this yellow... What geometrical shape this is? It's not a square, obviously. But these warning signs, and these... Ooh, they're building the roads already. Nice. Noise. They're expanding this quickly. I mean, like, I'm not saying it's... I'm shocked by the speed with which they're doing it, but it's progressing nicely. What about the railroads around here? They should have finished the little path going to the railroad office. They did. We have a lot of people working here. Perfect. And where is the vehicle? Vehicle is traveling. Perfect. They're actually constructing the second line of second train line here. And he's moving freely through the whole area. I like this. I like this construction vehicle as well. This is more. It's not more realistic. I like the other one. Let's say more, because I have no idea who drives this truck. I mean, like, this doesn't look like it's driving. This looks like it's just crane, and it doesn't seem like it has. This is a crane operator position. Yeah, I think the modded one looks a little bit better, but I like this one because it's something the developers actually put in a game. Not that what they do is always the best, but it's a good. Oh, did he load up on the? He's going somewhere, but I don't think he has materials. We're missing a lot of prefab panels over here. Let me see if we have any issues with prefab panels. The issue that we have here is me showing off with these small little trucks, and they can't really carry enough materials at the moment, but also we are really busy. I will be buying 4 more and fully populating this office, because they're gonna require a lot of materials, a lot of construction equipment, construction materials, so I'm gonna have more trucks doing this. Let's see what's happening around the country and where we can slowly advance. So I started building couple of directions in Novodanilsk, towards the bauxite mining, and here in the hills. In last episode I said, oh right, we had a, oh sweet lord, Sulivostok residential building. Oh my god, this is a new building. What? What? How did this burn down? I mean, like, obviously with flames, but what the hell? Oh boy. Okay, let me rebuild this real quickly. I might even let them finish it, because obviously imported workers don't do a proper job. Obviously we blame them for any mishaps that happened here. Okay, this looks like it's a little bit feng shui. I won't be buying this building. I'm gonna let our companies develop it on their own. Wow, okay, I don't like it. I'm not too crazy about this. I think we cramped this area a little bit too much. Even though we're gonna have huge benefits because of this, I'm not loving how this looks, what we turned Sulivostok in. I think I should have gone with lower buildings. I think this looks like a monstrosity. Maybe if I plant a couple of trees. Let's see this. Alcohol is being produced over here, that's fine. And let's go with beech trees on this side. So let me just put... Yeah, old Gala commented... What the hell is happening here? Let me just check this real quickly. So we have a fire department over here. He's covering everything, so what's the problem? I have no idea how this could have burned down. And now we have something else burned down. This is... Oh, Luhashik, this is mine. Let's see where this is. Alright, okay, so this is a pumping station. Wait. Something burned down, I know. Okay, I see a lot of fires everywhere, but I don't see what burned down. Storage, Virov? Oh, shoot. Okay, problem. This is a gravel storage for our construction industry. We need to build this as soon as possible. Okay, let's see what the problem here is and how we can prevent it from ever happening again. So we need a new storage area here, and let me see how much storage can... Where does this gravel go? This gravel has to go into here. Okay, let's remove this path and try to squeeze it in. I don't remember how this was actually shaped. This looks like it was something like this. I'm gonna go like this because this looks reasonable. And I'm gonna pay for this just because I want this construction industry to function normally. I will pay for this, and then I'm gonna go and check out why it burned down, why it's not covered with our fire department here. And I need to connect this pillar. I don't think I ever saw this burn down, but just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna connect this one as well. Okay, so we have... Oh boy, stop. Remove everything. Remove coal, store gravel. There we go, that's much better. Oh, okay, fine. Limit the amounts, and you're not gonna be storing aluminium, you're not gonna be storing wood, you're not gonna be storing uranium oxide, you're only gonna be storing this. Yeah, we fill this with steel all the way. This is not how it's supposed to be, but fine. Okay, continuing on. We need gravel here, that's gonna be on the way. Where is the fire department? Fire department is over here. And this is again covered. We don't have... you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sell these trucks. So you go away. I'm gonna get new trucks. And actually the ones I wanted to get are the same ones here. Do we have anything higher level than 12? No, 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 12. Okay, so I just bought the same truck I sold. Smart, smart. I'm smartified like that. Oh, here we go. Oh, why is this all finished? Oh, did I not upgrade this? No, I did. Oh, perfect. Okay, okay, okay. This gives us a little bit more options what we can do in this case. So let's try to. Do we have people living here? We do. Perfect. This is a small town of. This is an unnamed town. We're gonna be developing this town. What I want them to do is, I'm probably gonna do this in the next episode. I'm not gonna do this now. Right, I'm thinking we obviously gonna have to have a bus service to our alcohol production. We have to have a train delivering that, but before we start anything else, we need to have people being happy here. We need to have our people happy. We have a church here as well, so this is gonna be an extra benefit for people living in this town. Let me try to start. You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna start a huge infrastructure project here for construction. Oh, right. Don't buy this. For our construction companies. Let them work on this. And then in the next episodes, I don't know which ones, obviously we're gonna go towards alcohol production. Now I can build this because people are not going anywhere from their houses. They're always indoors because we don't have any work for them here, and they don't consume anything. So what I'm gonna do here is just set the crap load of roads to be upgraded, and this is gonna keep our construction offices busy for a while. I would say a year or so, but that's fine. I don't want to focus on this right now. We have several other places where we can focus. So I'm just gonna be upgrading all the paths here as Mr. Toprus did when he built the map. So something like this, and then I'm gonna just finish this road all the way here. Right, this is gonna be pain in the rear end to construct for our construction companies because it's... oh wow, this is long. Just because it's gonna be so segmented. But fine, I'm gonna let them get cracking. They're gonna do one by one. As soon as they build one segment, they can go and have several different construction sites, so hopefully that's gonna speed the things up. Right, let me just check if this clearing, it's 3 kilometers, but they're still not clearing everything. Oh right, we could use a little bit more vehicles over here. Let's do that. And construction offices here, they have... yeah, they have a lot of stuff. Oh, well, they have few stuff assigned. Okay, this is the second place where we have to focus on. This is gonna be our livestock production. So we're gonna have to do this as well. What I wanted to do here is, I don't know what to do with this hole. Do I just level it, build it up, or do I build a bridge through this hole? I'm thinking about... I did with this hole over here, I just built a bridge through it. And that's it. But with this hole over here, I think I might level it. I'm not really sure. And then I have to tell our trains to upgrade these wonky lines. Maybe actually, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna do here what you guys are begging me to do all this time. Maybe I'm gonna just start demolishing these railroads. So let's have only 2 lines over here. Since we're rebuilding everything from scratch, we can rebuild everything from scratch. So we can build it as we want. Since these 2 seem to be the main lines going forward, I'm gonna keep these 2 lines. I will keep the... station lines there. Let me see, this one can be removed and this one can be removed. And we need to see what we're gonna do with the rest of these. How we're gonna rebuild them. Initially, straight away, we need to clear a little bit of the railroad from here so we can start leveling. So I'm gonna remove some of this stuff on all sides. There we go, and maybe a little bit more here. And let's see how we can build this. So we have a main line coming from here, going through this bridge, which we already constructed. That's quite nice. And we did not construct this, but that's fine. We will construct this. Upgrade this, and then upgrade all of these here. Okay. Okay, let's just say that this is gonna be as we wanted. And you can see the second line here. I think we can start on this one as well. Let's go to the bridge, and let's see if we can build a bridge over this gap again, parallel to this one. Yes, we can. Perfect. So construct that, and then just go on and construct the second line all the way here until it's connected. Perfect. So we're gonna set this up for construction as well. Hopefully our construction office is gonna be able to handle this, because he's also operating on the other side of the world. And now we have the hole. Okay, the hole is a problem. Let me see. Maybe I should build a bridge. Of course, not like this. The bridge should look sensible. So I'm gonna have to go a little bit further. Oh, this is also upgradable, so let's upgrade this. And let's bring this bendy to about here. And then let's try to build a bridge over that. Let's do the red one. Okay, and then let's do this, and let's do this. Okay, it doesn't look the worst. I'm not saying that I'm the best designer in the world, and obviously I think everybody knows that we changed this from leveling this to actually building bridge over it, but there we go. So we have a road already built to this village, and now we are upgrading railroads, because obviously both of those industries are going to require a lot of crops. That would be industry number one would be the alcohol production, and industry here would be livestock production. So we need to feed these cattle somehow. So we're gonna go and upgrade all of these railroads. Actually, I'm not even gonna bother with this. I'm gonna rebuild everything from scratch. This is going to be enough. One railroad. That's good enough. And then let's see how this is gonna look like. Okay, this looks weird. Yeah, this looks steep. Actually, it doesn't look that steep. I have no idea why they're... I mean, it is steep, but not, no, not that steep. If I go bit by bit, will you... Yeah, then it's all fine, you know. This is how we operate. And then we have this mess over here. Let me try to remove these railroads. You know what? This is such a messy area that I'm gonna just have to remove everything. Let's remove all those railroads from here. Okay, this is this looks a little bit cleaner. So let's go and try to connect this one to... What the hell is this? Wow. Okay, this looks horrible. Let's move this one. I'm gonna leave it as it is, because if I mess with this too much, we can cause more problems than it already has. So let me build this railroad and this railroad. Obviously this is gonna go in that direction at one point. And then we need to connect this railroad to this system over here. I'm gonna have to give it an option to go in the opposite direction as well. So something like this. Something like this. Okay, so all of this can be built by our own railroad construction office, and I'm gonna leave it as it is for them to finish it. We're gonna focus on this town as well. I'm gonna give our construction offices a lot of, or also professionally called a shit ton of work. So they're gonna be upgrading all of these roads over here. And this village has a church as well. So people might be a little bit happier in here than the rest of them, just because, not that religion makes anybody happy, but you know, communism and all. Right, so let me real quickly upgrade these roads and let them work on this. We have our own materials. Everything that is being used is homegrown, homemade, best of its class. Here we go. A lot of people want to go to church. No dice. No way in hell. You're not going to church. There we go. We upgraded, I think, all of the roads here, so I'm gonna let them work on it, and hopefully we're not gonna have any issues. Look how many construction areas they have now, just because it's all fragmented. The best thing to do here is to level the whole village, build the infrastructure from the scratch, and then repopulate the area. I don't want to do that. I know that it's probably the best thing that we can do, but I don't want to do that. I want to, let's call it, organically develop the area. I'm not really, I'm not buying that word, but anyway, let's call it organically growth, organical growth. A little bit more work over here. Why the hell not? And there's a little bit more upgrades to be done over there. Looks really nice. Topros really... Yeah, right. Oh yeah, I'm actually doing... I thought I'm doing the normal road. What? What? Really? Okay. There we go. And that's it. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it here and I'm gonna focus on something else. That's a lot of work for our construction offices. Let's see how we're doing with the greenhouse. Greenhouse has 20 people working in there. We're missing gravel. Are we importing that or what? We are a little bit. But also we do have a couple of supply vehicles bringing gravel. The only problem is that there's no gravel at the moment because the gravel train is still didn't arrive. We still didn't get the gravel since the storage burned down. And this might be the reason why. Let's see this. So why are you not going? This is the gravel that needs to go there. Okay. And why don't you just go and unload? Because the right hand side lane is taken and he cannot go in the left hand side lane. Yes, this is the problem. Let's try to fix this. So if I build the exchanger here and pay for this, he's gonna be able to go in. Now he can go in and he will be able to switch to the left hand side, in the left track, and go to the second loading and unloading area there. On the way back it's gonna be fine. Yeah, I think when I built this fueling station here, I didn't implement the exchanger on this side. It was here before, so that's why it functioned before, but not now. I have no idea if I should do this or not, but I'm gonna build exchanger on the other side as well, just in case, if they need to go in the opposite direction, but that's fine. But here we go, gravel is being delivered. Usually, oh right, we have a problem here. We have those two gravel delivery vehicles are now what? Oh, right. They are assigned to loading. They are assigned to loading facility. These vehicles. They are not assigned to the storage. I thought they were loading on the storage. And when the storage burned down, I thought that they lost they lost their way, lost the connection. But no, they're actually loading through this area here. There we go. Gravel has arrived, and we will have our construction industry can thrive again. Right. So that looks like it's working. What's with this? Okay, this is a second construction office that I built and I still didn't put it into operation, which we're gonna do right now. Workers are gonna be sourced from here, and then we have steel and other materials from here, and then mechanical and electrical components from here. Do we have electrical and mechanical components? No, we don't. We're gonna limit the amount over here, and I'm gonna implement one of those trains delivering everything over here. I will have to see how I can do this. You know what I would like to do? I would like to have an export line towards the NATO countries, because we might need some stuff from them, like a harvester or something like that we can buy. We are working hard on uplifting or upgrading these railroads over here, and I know that there's a border crossing in this area here, which of course we're gonna have to rebuild this whole area, and there's a border crossing over here, which again we are rebuilding that area too, so it's gonna take time until we are able to export, at least with trains. I need to get rid of this excess excess goods that these trains are gonna be delivering. So at the moment, if I implement a train that's gonna be delivering food and materials over here, they're gonna have to go and export probably on this main line that is snaking on these ridges over here, which it's a little bit under, I don't want to call it under pressure because it's not really, but yeah, there's a lot of options we can do here. We should be upgrading this railroad as well. We should be upgrading this to a second line all the way to the border crossing, because we have multiple border crossings. We can process much more with this. And now, unfortunately, buying this tunnel and bridge over here, that's gonna be enormously expensive, and I don't think we're gonna be buying this. Constructing ourselves, of course, we have unfortunately now started this huge infrastructure project where all of our construction vehicles are kind of busy. Right. On the other hand, let me see this, Control and G. Oh, no. Oh, Control and H. Here we go. Send it home. This is the vehicle that they blocked each other here. This one is delivering coal, and get out of the way because coal is important. Coal is important for heating, but we have a lot of coal. It's not being consumed that much. Small heating plant here. Right. This is putting a lot of pressure on our heating system. We already mentioned that before. Let me see how the heating works here. It's not ideal. We're gonna have to do something about it. Currently it's only 0 degrees Celsius and our heating plants are exploding. And when we finish rest of these buildings, I think our heating system might be in problem. We might have a problem with that. It's 2nd of February, and what I'm thinking about is upgrading this heating plant. Unfortunately, in this game, you cannot just upgrade the building, you have to build a new one. Okay, so building a new building, especially one as big as this heating plant, is gonna be quite an undertaking. And I'm not sure how we're gonna be able to do this. And where to even this is how much heating we're doing. It's exploding. It actually is on fire. We have firefighters on the way, so firemen, they're gonna save the plant, but this is the situation that we're having, that we're dealing with now. Anyway, right, so this is kind of resolved. Again, this is temporarily, but so is the construction of the railroads. It's temporary. So it's gonna be done hopefully sooner rather than later, and then these construction vehicles are not gonna be bothered by this anymore. How are we doing with all the, again, prefab panels are doing really bad. Really bad. What are you guys delivering here? You're delivering... None of them is carrying prefab panels. What the hell are you... Okay, this is gravel truck. We need prefab panels. We have prefab panels here, but they're not being delivered. And also I can see that we have some steel over here. It's a little bit on the low side. I'm wondering if our steel supply train is still coming here. Okay, this construction vehicle is going. This train is going as well. Here's the guy who's delivering the oil to the chemical plant, chemical factory. Alright, he's using the wrong lanes. Probably I should fix this. Let me just check how this... No, if it's working... Actually, I don't even know if it's working. Yeah, leave it as it is. Leave it as it is. I don't want to mess with this anymore. And also, I don't want to implement the delivery train for the rest of the goods we have here. And this one is still not getting... Oh, right, because we don't have a food storage here. Let's go for 10% food. And what was the other one? That's it. I think that's it. We're still missing a lot of fabrics, and this is the little annoying train that is always causing some problems. That would be... Where are you, Scooby-Doo? Little annoying train. He's probably again stuck loading. Well, he's loading. I'm not sure if it's stuck or what. Yeah, you can see that we are not producing fabrics anymore because we don't have any crops. We need to supply crops over here. I can stop him from being loaded, so he's gonna go back now. He's gonna deliver whatever fabrics he has. He's gonna be on the way back, stopping in the silo over here, but he's not gonna be delivering anything because silo is almost empty. We are getting a little bit of crops from the greenhouses, but that's not enough. Let me see. This train over here is delivering grain to Livestock. Okay, we're gonna stop this now. Stop this right now. Actually, not right now. You can pass through here first. Stop. Hammer time. This train has a new purpose. We have built the biggest grain storage probably I have ever built myself outside of Mod Mondays. That's this enormous monstrosity here. We're gonna start utilizing this grain storage, and this train that is now going... let me remove some of this stuff. This train is gonna be our first solely designated for importing train. So you're gonna go for customs house, you're gonna be loading stuff, and you're gonna be bringing stuff over here. There we go, and unload. So you're gonna go load this and then unload this, and that's it. We're gonna remove these two stops that you have from before, and we're gonna go and let you off to be on your way. Okay, the problem, he has a question mark now. I know what the problem is. We don't have connection from here to the customs house. He needs to go to red silo first. So if I send him to red silo, you can see that his question mark disappeared, so all is good in Denmark. Okay, I'm not gonna implement exports here to the left hand side because it's not really that important for us. What I can do is maybe start on a construction to double up on this railway. I don't think this is a problem. This little small piece of infrastructure is serving us well, so I think I'm gonna leave it as it is. I'm not gonna invest in second bridge or anything like that. There's no queuing of trains around here. It's working fine. So I'm happy with this. I can see the steel is being filled here, so obviously this is working out nicely. What do we have here? We have this guy cannot pass because of this train. This train was waiting for this train to go in, so everything is moving slowly, but it's moving. Everything is functioning. The whole country is functioning fine. You can see with the finances at least that everything is doing okay. Let's see the population. How are we doing population wise? We have 38,000. This is a drop. This is a drop. We lost population somewhere. I'm gonna have to just check the cities out because I'm pretty sure we had around 40,000 people. Let's go and see. We have Livestock over here. Has one people living with their parents. That's fine. We have a couple of people. Here we go. This is now working like crazy. The electronics assembly plant. That's fine. Let's see Renargrad how it's doing. This town is doing fine. Just under 1,000 people. 87 people living with their parents. Now we lost quite a few people, and I'm actually wondering what happened. Where did we lose them? And why is this still not finished? We still need the bricks. I need to check what's with those bricks. This requires only 6.7 tons of bricks, and we're gonna have our snow arena done. Let's see the city council here. 5,600 people living with their parents. That's incredible. That's really incredible. We need to send those people somewhere else. Right, but the Stary Galask is actually doing quite fine. This is one of my favorite cities. How it's designed. So Stary Galask is doing fine. Babushkino, let's move there. We did give it a little bit of attention. Babushkino is still not fully upgraded. We did it a little bit, but I think it's fine. We have college-educated people being... well, sorry, we have college people being educated. That's exactly how we like it. So the Babushkino should be fine. Going to Bonigi heating plant is not working even close to the full capacity. That means it's doing okay. People, we have living space everywhere, so what's with that? What about these buildings? These buildings as well. So there's something happening with Bonigi that we don't know about because they're not overpopulated, interestingly enough. I would expect that they would be overpopulated. You can see here that we have our chemical plant and it's supplied with everything that it needs. The only problem we have is we didn't have chemical storage previously, and we have it right now. We finished our chemical storage, so I can implement this. How much can you take? 255 tons of chemicals. Perfect. I will be limiting all of this to just chemicals, and we can start transporting those chemicals. So what I'm gonna do now is set up a new train line. Let's go from here, and I'm gonna start delivering these chemicals. Let's go for something different now. Let's go for PKP set of trains. I wanna go for something nice. Here we go. I think I want this one. Polish locomotive, 1970. This is a newer version. Perfect, 120 kilometers per hour. Awesome. Now this mod also has something different. As a PKP mod, it has actually tankers for transporting chemicals, and this is what I'm gonna be doing now. I'm gonna be using one of these modded trailers. Even though they look like tankers, they're actually modified box cars to look like tankers because they are supposed to be carrying chemicals. You can see that they can carry 58 tons. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually go for these smaller ones. Oh, they're way too small. Oh, that's really small. No. They look ugly. Sorry. I'm not gonna go with these. They look too small. I thought they're gonna be chunky, like big fat, but just short. But no, they're actually even small and short. What do we have? We don't. No, I'm just gonna go for the other ones. So we have these ones. Yeah, these look more better, but 58 tons of chemicals in these guys. This is a lot. I'm gonna put a shorter train. I wanted to put like 200. I wanted to put around 250 ton capacity, which technically this is 230 something, 32 tons, I think. Yeah, 232. I was like, yeah, is it really? Yes, it is. And I'm gonna go and set the delivery service up. So you know that messy spaghetti railways that we have in Bonigi. Yes, they're gonna be getting another train, and there's a question mark there. What is it for? Absolutely, I don't know. So you're gonna be loading chemicals, and we're gonna be unloading chemicals over here. So unload chemicals and wait until unloaded. This is just a chemical storage, so we are perfectly fine with this. You can go and go where you came from. Perfect. He's going now, and that's it. Let me address the question mark we had in Bonigi. Let's see if that's something permanent. I don't see it anymore, so that means that they came to their senses. So what was that? That was probably one of those crop importing trains that we have, yeah. Okay, and chemicals here, 150 tons, and our train can handle over 200 tons. So this is a little bit of an overkill. I could have easily handled the 3 carts to this train, but yeah, and then didn't have to buy this expensive locomotive. But it's fine, it's fine. The band's gonna make it. I think it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna leave it as it is. I'm not gonna mess with this. Okay. So we have new oil coming in, and we have the crops coming in. Unfortunately, none of it is needed because we are full. Okay, let me try to resettle some people. We had 600 in Stary Galask, 600 people living with their parents. And how many of them are unemployed? Only 200. Okay, that's interesting. So let's resettle some people. We're gonna go for these quote-unquote bigger buildings, and I'm gonna be putting them in Bonigi over here. I'm gonna focus a little bit on Bonigi. Probably not in this episode though, because I just noticed that we are over an hour and 5 minutes. So I think we're gonna end it here, guys. Okay, this is way too long. Okay, like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. I just lost track of time. Guys, thanks for watching. We're gonna continue with Bonigi in the next one. Bye.